Hi, my name is Nicole. Welcome to my channel, Travel to Money. Today I am going to walk you through the house I bought in Spain for $5,000. It's rough and needs a lot of work, but I think you'll see that it has promise. I'm recording this from the upper terrace of the house, the perfect place for a sunset. If you are new here, I have created this channel to help you learn about how to travel, adventure, and have fun on the road to financial independence. I have traveled the world, I own a couple of houses in Spain, and I am on a creative journey to financial independence. I believe the road to financial freedom can and should be fun. I hope you'll subscribe and join me on this journey, no matter where you are starting from. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going a bit off script as I walk through the house. It won't be my usual, more polished type of video. Nothing about this house is polished, so I think it's fitting. After I finish the walkthrough, I'll tell you about a couple of ideas we've had for the space, and I'll fill you in on what I'll be doing over my last few days here before I head back to Florida. Well, let's get this walkthrough started. Hello, my friends. I am here today going to do a walkthrough of the house that I just bought for $5,000. Look at all the work we have to do because there's a lot. Haven't figured out exactly what we're going to do with it. I mean, we're probably just going to remodel it. 2-bedroom house. That seems like the best way to go. I'd love to hear what your ideas are. So I'm actually on the rooftop. This is like a terrace area here that looks out to the mountains and over part of the city. We are probably going to build some sort of wall space here to just block from looking into part of the neighbor's house and that sort of thing, so that you just have a clean, straight view. That patio over there is my other house that I own. It's just nice that I have control of the wall on both sides and we can do with it what we want. So we'll probably cover all this, maybe do some tile, some things of that sort, but we'll see. I really like that this wall is not very high because when you're sitting in a chair you still have a really great view. So super excited about that. All right, now we're gonna walk inside from the rooftop. You have a lot of glass here on the ground and this stairway that is not currently tiled or anything. This was a glass door, so either someone broke it or it broke in a storm or something like that. I'm not sure, but there's just a lot of glass everywhere, so going to be really careful. You can see this wood beam. We don't know, it's either rotted or has had termite damage or woodworm. A lot of the beams in places in the house are like this that will need to be replaced and reinforced. So there's that. Now we talked about if we put steel beams along the sides, we could just paint this and kind of give it an older rustic look. So that's an option, but not sure exactly what we're gonna do with it just yet. All right, let's be really careful going down the stairs. All right, so this is the middle floor. And this space right here is kind of like, I don't know, it couldn't be used as a bedroom or anything because it connects to the hallways and to the outside, but we talked about, one of my friends suggested making it a library, like a reading area, a little nook. It's nice if we do another glass door up top because that'll give you light and natural light into this room. It can be just a really cute space to sit and read, something of that sort. I suppose you could put a TV in here because there's only 2 options for living space in this house, and it's either going to be on the first floor or it's going to be in this room. More than likely, that's if we keep it at 2 bedrooms. So then if you walk back into this space, this is one of the bedrooms. I think that this house is about, I said 6 feet wide earlier, might be more like 7 or 8, so not super wide. But I dealt with that in my other house, and instead of buying furniture, I build, for the bedrooms, we build certain things into the walls that just make the most of the space. But yeah, so this will be a bedroom in the house. Personally, in my other house, the bedroom that's on this side is the biggest, so would usually be considered the master, but I actually like to live on the side with the view when it comes to sleeping in the room I stay in. So in my other house, I actually choose the smaller room to stay in just so that I can have the view. And I wouldn't be surprised if I would choose something like that in here as well. Okay, so then we're going to walk down some more stairs. So the middle floor is actually kind of split on some different levels, because there's really 3 floors, I would say, to this house. Or maybe it's, I don't know how you would describe it, but it just comes down a little bit, so it doesn't go down like a full floor. And then the back half is this room, which would be the other bedroom, I would imagine. I don't know what they used it as before. This is a water tank that will be removed. The ceiling looks pretty nice in here. It's not bad. There was a stove of some sort that was there, and the ventilation is up top. And then this window is like a crawl space to the outside terrace, but we were saying that we'd really want to put in a door here. Just not sure exactly how the beams run through here, where the support beams are and that sort of thing. So anyway, let's go outside. All right. Crawl through. We're gonna walk across here. That looks down into like what was a garden area. I'll show you that when we get down there. All right, so this is the other terrace area. Great view, same view as the other place. This wall is a bit higher. It's up to about, you can see on there, it's like right up about my waist. And then that's my terrace to my other house and my door to one of my bedrooms that goes in over on that side. So that's what this is. Like I said on the other ones, we'll probably like do tile over all of this, make it really pretty, nice looking, but still a lot of dreaming to do. If you have ideas, let me know. Okay, so now we're going to go downstairs to the bottom floor. And this step, something is off here. I'll show you in a second. It's really big. It's like 2 steps, but it looks like the floor initially ended right here, and then they added these bricks up on top of it, so that next step does not make sense, but it's there. So, all right, let me open the front doors. Okay, so when you come in the front door of the house, which is here, you walk into this mess. That shouldn't be too difficult to clean out. Just a bunch of broken glass and tiles and all sorts of things. Who knows what happened here? You can see the ceiling has a hole in it that goes up to that bedroom that we looked at. So we're not sure exactly. There's going to need to be some work that's done to repair all of that, and to reinforce the ceiling and the floor. So they left a piece of furniture here. You can either sell that or use it for something. Have a few pieces in this room that are decent, like that's a bathroom vanity that can easily be used. The doors are in pretty good shape. I didn't even look in here. Not sure what's in this box. Looks like junk. So the tile floor in this room actually looks like it might be in pretty good shape once it's cleaned up. So we'll have to get a lot of stuff out of here to see if it's chipped and broken in any spaces. The tile on the stairs is the same, except it is definitely chipped and broken in a lot of spaces. Okay, so now we're gonna walk back through here. This door height, like I'm 5'6" and I hit this door, so we're gonna need to do something about that. Okay, then we have like a cupboard space here, and we think that this was a kitchen. Not sure, because there's like what looks like a bathroom back there. The toilet makes it confusing, but I think that toilet, I don't think that was here. I think that's just set on top. Like I think it was just set inside here. So I don't think that was hooked up here, but we're not exactly sure. But I do think this was the kitchen area. The people who lived here really like Snoopy. Snoopy stickers all over this kitchen and that bathroom area. The ceiling here is pretty low. My head doesn't hit it, but I'm 5'6". If you were over 5'8" or 5'9", you'd be hitting your head. But it slopes, so this is the lowest part right here. But when you walk back over here, it gets a little bit higher. So we're not really sure what we're gonna do with the ceiling. There are some beams, as you can see here, that all have that same rot, so gotta figure that out. And then this is the garden area. Dead tree, unfortunately. I don't know if this was used to like wash clothes, maybe that's what that looks like to me, but I'm not really sure. If anyone knows, feel free to let me know. In my other house, this is kind of like my utility room, and then we have windows on top that open up so that it can let air in. So maybe we'll do something like that because I would like a place to put a washer and dryer in here. Dryers are not super common in Spain. It's most people will have a washing machine and then they hang dry their clothes. It's kind of considered a luxury. And then this is what we think was the bathroom. It looks like that was a shower over there in that area. The tile in here actually looks okay, except that a lot of Snoopy stickers need to be removed. So that's the house. One of the things we've talked about as far as the walls go is whether or not we'll use something like sheetrock with aluminum in between that has the electric run through it, or if my friend will just tile all of the walls, in which case we would run the electric with more of an exposed look through piping and such. I tend to like the industrial type of look as long as it has warm touches added, so I am leaning toward tiling the walls and having the exposed electric. This house is very narrow, so if we added aluminum and sheetrock, it would take another couple of inches off of the space. Tomorrow morning, my friend is coming over and we are going to spend a good part of the day just removing all of the junk from the house, sweeping it out, and making a trip to the dump. Tuesday and Wednesday will be my last days here, and I will spend those mornings taking measurements of the rooms and starting to really map out a plan. I'll probably visit the big hardware store, Leroy Merlin, and have a look at tiles to see if I can come up with an idea of what I want in each room. I generally prefer a really clean look, so I have to decide if I want the same tile throughout the whole house or if I want to change it up. Because this house is next door to my other house, I also considered just turning it into a garage or storage unit, but I think it would be less valuable like that, and I'm not sure I'll keep both houses. Maybe I'll be selling one of them after we finish this remodel. Who knows? We aren't really sure of a total, but we're hoping to keep this renovation between $15,000 and $20,000. We'll be doing it slowly over time as I can afford it and as my friend has time to do the work. I'll be coming back in March and spending a longer bit of time here where I hope to help with a lot of the work myself. Anyhow, I hope you found this interesting or helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to do a work exchange, stay in my good house and work a few hours on this house every day, that's a possibility too. I'll be sharing a lot more as we go through the process of fixing this house up. I would love for you to subscribe and join me every day where travel and adventure build financial freedom. I can't wait to see where your dreams will take you.